Hello YouTubers, welcome to a video showing you guys, not showing you guys, no, this is actually a different video. This is a story time of how I first built my computer. So, I actually live by this store called Micro Center. Actually, before I uploaded this, well not before I was going to upload this, I had to make sure this is showing my location because I go to a particular store that's like 6 miles from where I live. And I don't want you guys to know where I live because the internet is very cool place. I don't want to get involved with it. You can select the store. I'm not going to do that because I don't want you guys. I don't want to give you guys any ideas of where I live. Alright, the less the better. Okay, so when I first started building my computer, let me get rid of that. I'm getting a new. I have a graphic card. I got the RX 570 by Gigabyte, but I'm gonna upgrade to the NVIDIA 1060. Alright, it's not the best graphic card. I know. Don't kill me, but that's the one I want for now. That's gonna be my go-to. Low budget because I only bought this graphic card because it has a stake because AMD's having a deal where if you buy it you get a game for free, and I was literally able to get Assassin's Creed Origin, which I do have to play. I'm gonna play that in a little bit, but I was able to get Assassin's Creed Origin for free. I really gotta get into this game. Assassin's Creed Strange Brigade, and they also gave Star Patrol Origin for free. So we got 1, 2, 3 for free. But I mostly bought it for Assassin's Creed Origin. I got Assassin's Creed Origin for free for buying a $189 graphic card. I'm actually going to show you guys that graphic card right now. We're going to type in the RX 570. I'm going to show you the exact. Oh, we hit the wrong thing. We typed the wrong thing. RX 570. What is this? RX 570. So the graphic card, Micro Center is actually having a sale. I did not buy this, but guys, go to Micro Center right now and buy this. Buy it. It's overclocked. I know. It's overclocked. I know. Okay, but you do need the graphic card installed before you can even use the code. I learned that the hard way. Because it has to detect that you actually got it and not, just for the game. They're smart about that stuff. AMD have to register your card, make sure you've gotten it, blah, 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 blah. Now, I'm kind of scared about transitioning over to the NVIDIA because I'm afraid that, this is only for AMD. Like, you have to keep their cards. But that sounds stupid because I actually was able to play it when I took out the graphic card, so it doesn't matter. It's the code. You got it. It's yours. It's free. Feel proud about yourself. They gave you the code and it works. That's all you need to know. So guys, go. That's not the one I got though. This is the one I got right here. This is like 189. Guys, go right now. Buy up all their RX 570. Why? Because they're cheap and you get the game for free. Alright, you get 3 games for free. Buy this one. I recommend buying that one. Buy any of them. They're all doing it. Buy them. Buy every single last one of them. Except for this one. This one don't, for some reason, it's not a part of the promotion, unfortunately. But just go buy them, alright? So, again, story time. How about my computer? So I'm going to show you guys the parts, actually, I use. So when I first was thinking about building my computer, I needed a case, and I was on a budget. All right, so I had $100 off the bat. That's all I had was $100, and I said to myself, I need a case. I was gonna buy this case, but I didn't want a mini. I wanted a mid tower. So what I did was I bought this. This is the case I have. All right, it's not the best case. It only has one fan. But you can do a lot to this case, and this case in particular can fit big graphic cards, which is what I wanted. So I can fit a triple fan graphic card. I got this in preparation for the RTX 2080. All right, not the TI, the 2080. So it just worked out for me. All right, it worked out by MSI. It worked out, so I'm able to fit up to a 16.24 gig, not gigabyte, 16.24 inches length graphic card inside my system. Now, by experimenting with the graphic card that I have, my wires, tweaking around with them, it does actually work. So I know how to put it in. So I can fit a triple fan inside of my system, which is so amazing. So, and I also got this because, let's face it, it was $50. I had $100, right? So we did that. Parts. So I got the case out the way, and it also needed a power supply. I went with the lowest power supply. Now I know what you guys are gonna say. Really? Why did you go to the lowest? I listen, okay? I didn't get this. 200 watts? 200 watts? Bro, bro. 200 watts is for like this is back in like I don't even know. Oh my god, 2007 at best. Now, I did have options, the 450, but with the graphic card and all that, I wouldn't recommend the 450. The only time you want to get, the only way you would get a 450 power supply is if you're going with a 1050 or a 1050 Ti or a RX 560. That's the only way. If not, then you don't get that. But I think you should always think about how to make your computer future proof. Some people say future proof don't exist. It actually does. It really does. You want your computer to last a while. So a 650 is actually really future proofish. All right. So a 650 is probably all you're ever gonna need. Now going forward, no, you're gonna need more, especially if you're playing an overclocking and you don't want to burn out your system. So I recommend a 750. I am going to be upgrading my power supply in a little bit. But that's not for a long time. For a 1060, I don't have to upgrade my power supply. I'm upgrading my CPU later. I'll upgrade everything later. But I'm going to show you guys how I built my system at first and how much I spent. And I'm going to show you guys the parts that I upgraded to and am already upgrading to. So this is going to be a little bit of a long video. So the power supply I actually gone with was the EVGA 650, but I don't think it's on here. I think they sold out. Yeah, I think they sold out. But mine was the bronze. Oh, it's right here. It's right here. City module, right here. Right here. They have them online, but they don't have no more at the. Oh, they have some at the store. Cool. Popular option. Cool. Select my store. Okay. Cambridge. But like I said, I don't want you guys to know where I live, so. I don't live in this town, but I live near it. So let's but yeah, these are the location for Micro Center. We're just gonna stick to that. So yeah, we got this one. Popular option though. That's cool. Westbury. That's cool too. So yeah, there's like a lot of options here too, so that's cool. What else? What else? What else? So yeah, this is the power supply I went with. But the thing about this power supply, I actually upgraded to this power supply. This was not the original power supply I used. Actually, no, I lied. I'm sorry. The original power supply I went with was the power spec. All right, let me see if I can find it. Power spec. Nah, it went up in price, I think. Yeah, definitely the power spec. It's like 50 something dollars. The power spec, but nah, it was the bronze. I don't know. It was the power spec, but this is the one I have now. Say that's the power I have now. We're gonna add that so you guys can see how much I spent on my build. Let's see if we can add it. Might have to refresh. Being stupid. It's lagging on us. It's lagging on us. I didn't get Windows yet because I'm still building my computer, like I said. So I didn't get Windows yet. So yeah. Nah, I'm not gonna do all that. That's a lot of work. Anyway. So that was the power supply I went with. And then I had to go motherboard. Honestly, when it comes down to motherboard, I think everyone should definitely look at the motherboard. For the love of God, look at the motherboard. I wish I would have looked at my motherboard. I'm in a bit of a, cause like memories, all that good stuff. But the motherboard I decided to go with because it was on sale and I was able to get it for the low, which matters to me because I went lowest price everything. But the motherboard I wind up getting, I don't know, it's not even on here. The motherboard I winded up getting, for some reason, it's not on here. Alright, so we're gonna go 60. Um, Again, it's not on here. This is great. Right here was the ROG Strix. F. Yeah, it's 115. I got it for 109, so I'm not. And I bought warranty on it, so it's whatever. So that was the motherboard I got. Um, the SSD that I bought, I knew I needed an SSD to start my stuff up, but again, I was on a budget, so we went with the lowest price. But I had to get a SSD that I trusted. Had to be something I trust. Had to. Oh wow, I didn't see it's $30. Cool. But I needed something of a higher gig too, so I went out and what? They're the same thing, right? One's plus and the other's ultra. What? But I went out and I got this one. Well, I could have got 256. There wasn't on sale before. But anyway, I got this one. And that's it. And that's literally all I had. I actually, a friend of mine, the other day, gave me I just met the dude too. He's a friend of my friend. He has a lot of hard drives, a lot of RAM sticks. I didn't know that. That was cool. He gave me a 500 gig hard drive that I'm using on my computer. I'm so grateful to him for that because if it wasn't for him, having all these games would not be possible. And I still have space left over. You know, I still have space to fit Battlefield 5, State of Decay 2, and Black Ops 4, which are the only remaining games I'm looking forward to get. So that's literally my standpoint for this whole thing. So from there, you know, I had to, you know, my processor. I went with this one because it was cheap. It was $80, and this was on sale too. So I was trying to get this, but because it was on sale for like 120, I was trying to get it, but it went up. It went back up to 150. So I was like, damn it. So I just said, you know, F it. I'm gonna get the Ryzen 3 2200G quad core AM4 box processor with the RAS stealth cooler. I bought this because like I said, I was on a budget. I did not have money for a graphic card at the time. It took me 2 months to get a graphic card because I had to do other stuff, you know. Um, like I'm gonna like once I take my full build and what I did and how I did it, I'm gonna tell you what I did that took so long to even get a graphic card. So I was able to get this one. I was rocking it for a bit. It kept crashing on me, video failure. It was too much for me to handle, and I really just really needed a graphic card so bad, so bad. But the next not yeah, I already, but I also wanted another CPU. Again, I am going to upgrade CPU real soon. I just don't know what CPU I'm gonna get. I can get this CPU, the 6-core AM4, right? It's still a Ryzen 5 1600, better than the Ryzen 3 at any given state time performance of any kind. So, I mean, unless I wanted to be really, 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 really cheap, I could have gone with this $30 crap. But it's good to see there's other processors out there that I probably would have missed out on. This is a cheaper Ryzen 5. Original price is 179, so it's definitely not cheap. It's definitely something you should even take into consideration. I mean, I would definitely take this over this any given day, especially because it's a Ryzen 5 6-core, 3.2 gigahertz. So it's definitely it has advanced technology, AMD version, Ryzen Master, see my Zen Core. This have Zen Core. What? I didn't even know that. And it had compared to the 2200, it does have lower gigahertz, but it does have 6 cores. It does have 12 processing threads. It is aimed for. It has 3 megabytes in cache, level 2, level 3. It has some good stuff to it. Integrated memory controller. Yep, memory type DDR4, 2400. The Ryzen, the other one has 2933. So the Ryzen 3 2200G does have a better memory type than that one. Um, so yeah, I don't know. Like review wise, it has a 4.9, easy to install, no problem, compatible to my system, blah 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 blah. All right, again, I might take this under consideration. I didn't even see it till now. So I'm definitely going to take this under consideration because it is a processor. But I definitely want to get this. I don't want this. I don't like the Spire. It's way too big. I'm sorry. It's not even that it's big. It's just it looks stupid. If I'm gonna get anything big, I'm getting this. All right. I'm I'm saving up for this mainly. So there's a lot of things I'm upgrading and I'm saving up for. If I get, that's why I really don't want to get this because it's. I just feel like because then I'm just gonna upgrade it anyway later. So I'm just gonna hold out on. I'm gonna hold off. I'm gonna chill with I'll chill my Ryzen 3 2200G quad core for a minute, and then I'm just gonna after that I'm gonna hold on to this. I'm gonna get my graphic card to the one I want. My graphic card, I'm going to hold on for because I'm not going nowhere in the winter time. I'm just trying to hurry up and get a graphic card before the winter time. Like I have a graphic card. I have the RX 570, but I want a graphic card that I like, enjoy. I can enjoy better performance, better FPS, better everything. Just great performance um, overall, and I feel like the NVIDIA GTX 1060 is definitely going to be there. And it has more RAM, 6 gigabyte. I have a 4 gigabyte, so I can definitely play my games at higher settings without worrying about something happening. Just overall good. And then right after, so basically in 2 weeks, I'm getting my 1060. And then after that, I'm gonna upgrade to my, cause I still upgraded my stuff, guys. So remember, I want my whole system to RGB. So I'm not even done yet. And then the processor, so I'm taking that. I only got that GPU just for the game, so I gotta take that back. And then I'm gonna get the 1060, and then after the 1060, I'm gonna wait a while. I'm gonna save up for this guy. So once I get my hands on this CPU, I'll be really ecstatic. My whole system will almost be done because I still have to get some fans. I have fans, but they're just for now fans. They're like $5, 950 RPMs. They suck. The only fan that's really doing the work is the fan that came with it, which is running at 1300 RPMs, and the other ones are trash. But they're helping with the cooling and they're helping getting that dust out. So I don't have to worry too much about that. So that's really all I'm looking at, all I care about. So this is gonna be our next CPU. Your CPU should always be something you're going to stick with for at least 5 years. Uh, Beyond 5 years, you should upgrade. I'm sorry. But in the computer world, you should only upgrade once every 5 years. In the console world, I expect to upgrade every 2 to 3 years. So, and yes, you're gonna be like, I just got this. And the thing about PC, every time you upgrade, honestly, you're not losing out on nothing because with all the parts you upgrade and with all the parts you have laying around, you can just build another computer with those parts. So it just works. So this is the next CPU I'm getting. This is the one I'm rocking right now. So yeah, so we went with that, and then next we needed okay, memory. So the memory that I went with was these because they were cheap. So I had 8 GB in RAM, 2400 DDR4 2400. And it was $80. $80. I wasn't losing nothing, nothing at all. I was losing nothing. I had nothing to lose. So that happened. So um, I upgraded memory. I upgraded these. So the first thing I upgraded in my system was these. I took these out and I went ahead and I bought these because at the time I was trying to play what's the name, Black Ops, but it said my V, not my VRAM, my it said my RAM was low. It was like you need 8 GB in RAM. I was like, I have 8 GB, but it said I only had 6.83 in use, like to use. I'm like, what? So alright, so I was a little bit mad about that. So I was like, alright, let me hurry up, cause I'm trying to play the beta. You know, I'm trying to get the beta. I played the Battlefield beta. That was good. The Battlefield 5 beta. That was good. So I went out and I bought these. Now always read your these are 300s. Okay? 3000 megahertz. Alright? DDR4 3000. My motherboard is 2200 megahertz. So I didn't know that. Read your motherboard, know your motherboard. But I'm not gonna swap because I have them at like, because AMD anyway has, you have to lock them at 2666 megahertz anyway. So it's like unless you're messing with Intel, you know it's like whatever. Um, so yeah, for steady performance with any AMD product, it's just 2666. So it's whatever. Don't even bother. Even like, but I also had the options to get these because they were a bit cheaper. But like I said, I'm trying to make my whole system RGB, and RGB does make things go faster. Like I didn't even know that. I learned that the other day. So I do plan on getting another pair of these because I want 36. I want 32 GB. So I'm happy about that when I get the well, that's gonna be very last. That's gonna be the last thing I do. So I'm upgrading my as of right now though. I will be getting the GTX 1060, which is gonna last me a couple months. But I want a particular 1060. I don't want any 1060. I want this one. Add to my cart. It says select the store. I ain't doing all that. Maybe later. I'll add it to a wish list. We're gonna do a wish list. New wish list. Private list. Add to wish list. Yeah, we're just gonna add it to wish list. I ain't signing into nothing. Nothing. So, and then we also need a monitor, but I don't got a monitor yet. So right now I'm in the midst of doing a lot of things right now. I built my computer unprepared. I was unprepared. I listen. I'm unprepared. Like play World of Warcraft. You are not prepared. That's me. Not prepared. That's me. That's me all day every day. You are not prepared. They're talking about me. All right, I know they're talking about me. But when I get the 1060, I'm gonna hold on to the 1060 until spring. They're gonna save my money till spring. I'm gonna get the MSI Gaming X Trio GeForce GTX 2080 triple fan 8 gig GDDR6 PCIe video card. Let's go. Pew pew baby. And once my computer's done, like once it's done, fully built, and I don't have to touch it for the next 4 years, and I'm gonna tell you when it's done. All right, so I'm gonna let you guys know when my computer's gonna be done. So next week I'm getting my 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 new GPU, my 1060. So that's happening. Once that is done, once I get my 1060 is gonna stay there for like 4 months. But in the span of 1 month, I am going to upgrade my CPU to the Ryzen 7. All right, and that's gonna chill there. And in the course of that 1 month, within the 2 weeks of that, so a month and a half basically, I'm getting two more RAM sticks. So in the course of that, two more RAM stick, RGB of course, my whole system is gonna be RGB. And with that MSI, that red plus the MSI logo being RGB, oh my god. So we're gonna get those RAM sticks. We're gonna jam that in there, and now we're gonna have four RAM sticks in there, and that's gonna be great for me, cause well, all that light and goody tissue. And with the spot and with these fans, the stock fans, it's gonna be hard to fit those coolers in there. So you really want that tower looking stock fan that the 2700X has. You want that. And that 2700X, that's RGB guys. That stock fan is RGB. So that's one of the reasons why I want it. So we're gonna stuff those in there. So that's a month and a half. 2 months in total, we're gonna have the RGB fans inside of our system. Once we get the RGB fans inside of our system, that's when everything is gonna be done. So in the course of 2 months, that's how long it's gonna take for my computer to be done, which is gonna be good for me in a way. Um, So yeah, that's gonna be good for me in a way, I guess, But then again, it's like the RTX. Do you really need it? Like the RTX, the power recommended, the recommended power is 650. I have 650. That's the thing about that though. You never want the power supply it recommends. You want at least over it by because you gotta think about it. You have to power your CPU. Your CPU recommends like what 90. This requires like 64 watts, but it's actually probably using like 30. Um, so the RTX is going to be like, we need 650, but we're really going to be using 600. So you got to take all that into the fact that like, hey, you're using all this stuff that requires watts. So if I do get the RTX, I have to upgrade batteries too. And that's the thing. That's why when I see people with like unless you are running like two graphic cards, you don't need no more than like 650 at best. So again, I'm not getting the RTX anytime soon. I don't think it's for me. I don't have a 4K monitor. I don't plan on doing 4K in a long time. When 4K goes down in price, because right now it's a bit expensive. So yeah, I don't plan on doing 4K. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm gonna do 4K eventually. I've never had a 1080p computer, TV computer before, so once I upgrade to a 1080 monitor, TV, whatever I plan on using, I will be excited. I would probably cry. Most likely I would cry. Most likely. Um. So yeah, we're gonna definitely we're gonna be getting some stuff out the way though. I'm gonna get like a 10 a 10 a 1080 Ti, but it's like if you get a 1080 Ti, why don't you get the RTX? So it's like, you know. So I'm probably just gonna stick with the 10. I'm gonna upgrade to the 1070 Ti and call it a day. I'm gonna wait until the 1080 Ti go down in price, then I get one. I don't know. When it comes to graphic card, I'm all over the place because I don't know what the f I want. Like I just want to play games at 1080p, 60 frames per second or higher, and whatever can help me with that performance is great for me. So in total, guys, I probably spent like $460, but with upgraded parts, I spent like $700 so far on my computer, like $600 to $700 so far. So I'm still working on it. It's my little project, and I'm proud of it. I'm proud of myself. Um, so that's all that is. Oh, it's right here. Boom. So guys, thank you for watching this video. Sorry if I was ranting about bullcrap. Take 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 if you get a 1080 Ti, it comes with Black Ops. So you should snuff that deal while it's there. Thank you guys for watching again. I appreciate it as always. I'm Pillow Lord, obviously. Uh, but I'm just gonna go back and watch some anime, lay down, just relax. I got work in the morning. Hopefully someday, I can turn YouTube into a career. And maybe it can lead me into acting or something like that. Because honestly, I really just want to be my own boss and just want to. Because at the end of the day, I'm a humanoid jellyfish. So, just remember, that's bullshit. Boom. Alright, guys, so it's your boy Ice King. I'm out. It was a pleasure and an honor to entertain you guys with a quick story time video. Please hit that like and subscribe button and share my videos with you guys, with your friends. Now, if you guys want to see some gameplays of like Fortnite live streams, I will leave my live stream. I will leave all my information in the description below. I'll leave my Twitter. Actually, you know what? You know what? I don't know why people don't just do this. Like, guys, like, follow me on Twitter. Like, not Twitter, Twitch. All right, you guys can see all that. I don't really don't care. Ice King Myth. Follow me. All right, I went to the thing for you, so just go for me, please. All right. Now, if you want to see some Fortnite, I could bring you some Fortnite if you want to see. And this is why I don't really stream. This is why Odyssey is one of those games where you just record, upload, because not many people is gonna watch it. You know what I mean? But Fortnite is definitely one of those games. Overwatch, Player Unknown Battleground, World of Warcraft. I don't like Dota. Oh god. I don't like Dota. None of the other games. This is stupid. Um, oh my god, only 500 people watching this. That's crazy. 200 people. That's crazy. I'm probably gonna live stream some Fortnite though. So, guys, follow me. Follow me. I'm not gonna leave it in the description below. That's too much work. Like, I mean, I could do it, but like, why do that when you can just go on Twitch and just add me? Like, you're gonna go. Like, be honest. You're gonna go to Twitch anyway. Or if you're watching me on a stream, you can just hit the follow button, but you're gonna go there anyway. You know what I mean? So it's like, why do that? Well, you guys could just type in my name, Ice King Man. Come on, there's only one of me. Let's go. So, thank you guys for watching. I love you guys. I can't wait to finish my computer. And I can give you guys the experience you want, the resolution you want, the and I also got to upgrade mic. I gotta get a Yeti mic and stuff like that. Right now I'm rocking these PS4 Platinum headphones. Shout out to PlayStation. And I want to give you guys that great performance. But what I want to give you guys more than anything is to live stream, do a 24-hour live stream, and you guys don't have to see the activate Windows sign the whole time. That's annoying. Like, okay, it's still there. Okay, like I can only live stream for 4 hours, restart my system, like I'm back. Like that's not a 24-hour challenge. So once I get that out the way, that I'm gonna do a 24-hour challenge. And in the meanwhile, thank you guys for watching. Love you guys. This is just a story time of how I built my computer, and it is. All right, peace.